Assalamu alaikum. Today we will in fact continue the first exercise of straight lines. Let's start from the concept slope of a line passing through 2 points, given points, that is x1, y1, x1, y1 and x2, y2. It means that we have a straight line on which two fixed points are given, x1, y1 and x2, y2, right? First, let's understand what do we mean by the slope of a line. Slope of a line is actually the tangent of the tan of the angle which a line makes with the positive direction of x-axis. This is the positive direction of x-axis, right? So it is actually tan of theta, but what is theta? Theta is the angle which the line makes with the positive direction of x-axis. This is the way we calculate the slope of any line. So it means that we should be given angle theta, but it's not always the case. Sometimes it's given that the line passes through two fixed points. We can also calculate slope in that sense, like if it is the case like this one, and we are not given this theta, but it's given that this point and this point is given to us, that it passes through two fixed points, like this case. Then slope is given by y2 minus y1, the second ordinate, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, right? So slope of AB here would be then y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. If theta is given, then we can calculate tan of theta, that is also the slope, right? Now let's move to the question, that is find the angle between the x-axis and the line joining the points this and this. So I need to find the angle, right? Now it's given that the given line passes through two fixed points, that is 3 minus 1 and 4 minus 2. So I can easily find the slope by above formula, right? So slope would be y2 minus 1, y2 minus y1, that is minus 2 minus of minus 1, right, divided by x2 minus x1, that is this x2, that's 4 minus x1, that's 3, right? So calculating this, so this becomes minus 1. Let's put let's say the slope is m, right? So it means m equal to minus 1. It means that the slope of the line passing through 3 comma minus 1 and 4 comma minus 2 is minus 1. And let's suppose that theta be the inclination, that is the angle, right, of the line which it makes with the x-axis, right? Obviously, if theta is the angle, then we can also find slope. Tan of theta would be the slope of that line, right? Now tan of theta, so tan of theta is slope of that line, but we have calculated the slope, that is minus 1. So it implies that tan of theta is equal to minus 1. ये दोनों बराबर फिर होंगे क्योंकि एक ही line के slope है. So that means tan of theta is actually minus tan of 45 degree. You know, 45 degrees, 1, right? We can transfer minus, tan of minus theta is minus tan theta, right? Then changing it to another, because when angle is negative, we change it as per the quadrant, right? So this is pi minus theta. Pi is actually 180 degree, right? So theta would be, so this is tan of pi minus 45. So this is actually 180 minus 45. So tan theta is tan of 180 minus 45. So this means that theta would be 180 minus 45, right? So this is 135 degree, right? So this is the angle. One more question is, the slope of one line is double the slope of another line. We have two lines, right? If slope of one line is m and slope of another line is m1, say, right? And slope of one line is double, dugna hai dusre line se, right? If the tangent of the angle between them is, and they intersect at some point, right? And the tan of the angle where they intersect is given to be 1/3. Find the slope of the line. I need to find the slope of these lines. That is, what is the value of m and what is the value of m1. But it's given that slope of one line is, it means that m1 is equal to, say, twice m2. That is, m1 is 2 times the slope of another line, right? So I have used it here, right? Now the angle between any two lines is having given slopes m1 and m2, then angle between the let theta is the angle between any two lines with given slopes m1 m and m1 is given by tan of theta is modulus of one slope minus other slope divided by 1 plus one slope into another slope. Here it's product, right? But m1 is twice m2, replace here, right? So this is m minus twice m, so this is minus m divided by 1 plus 2m square, right? So this is, so it means that actually, see here, the value of this one is tan theta, but tan theta is given the tangent. See here, the tangent of the angle between them is 1 by 3. So this means the tan of theta is given to be 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is actually modulus of this thing. So modulus means, so if I replace, modulus of x is actually, its value is x and minus x, right? Depends upon x is greater or equal to 0, x is less than 0, and all that, right? So it has two values actually. For one value, except this modulus, if we drop this modulus, then it has actually, this interior has actually two values. One would be plus 1 by 3, another would be minus 1 by 3. See, I have taken two cases, 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. Let's solve these two cases separately and calculate the value of m. When we calculate the value of m, when we calculate the value of m from these two cases, we can, from this equation, we can calculate the value of m1. That is, we are able to find both slopes. Now let's take one case when 1 by 3 is positive, right? And then cross multiplication, we get the quadratic equation. Solve the quadratic equation in terms of factors, right? We factorize 3m is equal to 2m plus m, right? Then factorize it, we get the values 2m plus 1 into 2m plus 1 equal to 0. Now either this is 0 or this is 0, so m equal to minus 1 or m equal to minus 1 by 2. It means that m equal to minus 1. If m equal to minus 1, that is slope of one line we have found. We need to find slope of another line then, that is m1, but m1 is given to be 2 times m1. So अगर आपने m को -1 लिया है, अगर आपने m को -1 लिया है, m इक्वल टू -1, तो एक स्लोप तो निकला, तो m1 जो होगा, जो दूसरा स्लोप, वो 2 टाइम्स m है ना, सो 2 into -1, सो दिस वुड बी -2, तो दूसरा स्लोप -2 निकलेगा, ठीक। सिमिलरली अगर आप, क्योंकि m के दो वैल्यूज है ना, अगर आपने m को -1/2 ले लिया है, ठीक, तो एक स्लोप तो है ही -1/2, तो दूसरा आएगा 2 into -1/2, so 2 cancel, so this is -1, right? Similarly, now this was the case when 1/3 was positive, right? Now let's take one more case, that is when 1/3 is negative. In that, when 1/3 is negative, here solving by cross multiplication, right? Now we get quadratic equation, find its roots. So its roots are m equal to 1 and 1/2. When m equal to 1 means slope of one line. The slope, it means slope, it was m was one line, m1 was another line. So m1 फिर कितना होगा, 2 into m. So this is 2 into, अगर आपने m को 1 लिया है, तो यहाँ पे 1 रखो, 2 into 1 is 2. So दूसरा slope 2 आएगा. लेकिन अगर आपने m को 1/2 लिया है, अगर यहाँ पे 1/2 होगा, so 2 into 1/2, 2 cancel, तो 1 आएगा, तो दूसरे में 1 आएगा, ठीक। So we have, in both cases we have found the slope of both the lines. Now one more question is, a line passing through 2 points x1 y1 and h comma k. If the line has a slope m, it is given that if this we have a line, 2 points are given on it, that is x1 y1 and h comma k, right? And slope of the line is m, right? See, slope is given to be m, right? But we can find the slope of this line y2, because 2 points are given. So say this is x2 y2, say this is x1 y1, right? So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. But here y2 is k, so this is k minus y1 divided by h minus x1, k minus y1 divided by h minus x1. So this is the slope, but slope is also given to be m. It means this is the slope of this is this slope and this slope, they are both slopes of same line. It means they must be equal. So I have put them equal, then cross multiplication, right, this one, and we have found this relation. So we were supposed to find this relation. Simple. हम ऐसा भी बता सकते हैं the looks, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इस इक्वेशन में अगर आप देखेंगे x1 और y1 जो है अगर ये फिक्स्ड नहीं होगा, अगर हम इसको वेरी कराएंगे with given slope, then it would this is actually the looks of point, कौन सा point x1, y1, राइट? तो ये भी हम बता सकते हैं, इतना इजी क्वेश्चन था। अब और एक क्वेश्चन है, प्रोबेबली द लास्ट क्वेश्चन जो हम आज करेंगे। इफ 3 पॉइंट्स h, h, 0, a, b and 0, k lie on a straight line, means these 3 points, let 3 points be a, b or c. These are the 3 lines, they lie on a straight line. Then show that a by h plus b by k is equal to 1. हमें ये बताना है, क्योंकि एक ही लाइन पे है। देखिए मेरे कहने का मतलब ये है, सपोज एक लाइन ऐसे है, इस पे 3 पॉइंट्स हैं, 1, 2 और 3। सीधी सी बात है, अगर ये लाइन होगी, सपोज a, b और c होगा, जो ए बी का स्लोप होगा, स्लोप मतलब जो ये एंगल बनाता होगा विद द पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्सिस, वही तो बीसी का भी होगा ना। तो स्लोप ऑफ ए बी और स्लोप ऑफ बीसी वो सेम होगा, स्लोप ऑफ ए बी और स्लोप ऑफ बीसी वो सेम होगा। लेकिन ए बी के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हमें दिए गए हैं, स्लोप ऑफ ए बी मीन्स y2 minus y1, सो b minus 0 डिवाइड बाय a minus h, b minus 0 डिवाइड बाय a minus h। और bc का स्लोप कितना होगा, तो k minus b डिवाइड बाय 0 minus a, k minus b डिवाइड बाय 0 minus a। तो यहाँ पे a minus h, तो ऐसे b minus 0 तो b ही रहेगा, यहाँ 0 minus a तो minus a ही रहेगा। अब इनको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, ये इक्वेशन आएगी और ये इक्वेशन आएगी। अब यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, के ए प्लस बी एच इज इक्वल टू के एच, हम बोथ साइड्स डिवाइड करेंगे, के एच से हम बोथ साइड्स डिवाइड करेंगे। हमने यहाँ भी के एच से डिवाइड किया, के एच से यहाँ भी डिवाइड किया, के एच से यहाँ भी डिवाइड किया। देखिए अब यहाँ के और के कैंसिल हो जाएगा, यहाँ एच और एच कैंसिल हो जाएगा, यहाँ के एच कैंसिल हो जाएगा। तो यहाँ क्या रहा, ए बाई एच प्लस बी बाई के is equal to 1, right? So we have proved this, actually this question. Let's stop today here.